Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on SPNG, Sponge Tech Delivery Systems Incorporated. First, just a big disclaimer up front. This doesn't even trade on the pink sheets anymore. It's on the grays. There's a lot of drama going on with the story, so keep in mind, if you do decide to enter this and trade it, very risky, and you just need to know that. I'd encourage you to kind of dig in and form your own opinions about the story. I'm not going to make any comments on it. But definitely understand there's a lot of dynamics going on outside of the chart. The chart can still prove to be helpful and profitable, as can be seen since it started trading. Had a nice little pop-up today. But as far as investing and stuff like that, by no means is this video encouraging or discouraging any of that. This is strictly a charting standpoint. I had a few requests for it. So I just want to give a perspective of what's going on from a charting standpoint. So keep that in mind. And like I said, before you even trade it, I definitely read into the story, see what's going on, and then determine if you even want to put any money into it for a trade. Form your own opinions about it. I know there's plenty out there. So as always, don't go by what others say. Form your own opinions, and then either trade or invest accordingly. But for this, what I'm going to do is use a 60-minute chart because it does a good job of showing kind of what's been going on since it started trading. Like I said, lots of things going on. It was suspended for a while. So if we look down here, you can see the dates. Here we had 9/17, and then all of a sudden the dates jumped to 10/19. That is not error. That is accurate information, because during this time period here, there was no trading. And as would be expected, when trading did pick up, we had this gap down, and since then the price has been trying to recover and head back up. So the first thing to note about the 60-minute chart is basically just the big downtrend we're in. You see the 50 period, which is this purple line here. Very steep slope. We have they cross down through the 200 period simple moving average. And this is kind of what's been dictating the trend for a while. Even before the stock was suspended, the stock was in a downtrend, and that's the level where the bears really seem to have a strong hold. Now, since it's resumed trading, like I said, it did gap down, but after the gap down, it actually, to my surprise, did a good job of leveling off. I thought this was going to go sub penny, but it did not. Price leveled off, and even today started to show some signs of life. Now, does this mean that the chart's out of the woods and things are looking great? No. Are they looking better? Yeah, it's making some progress, but there's still a lot of work to be done. And the key thing just being the 50 period, as pointed out. It's just been looming over the share price for as long back as you can pretty much see here. And this is the key resistance level right now. Until you can get above that, the stock's going to remain in a downtrend. And even if you can get above that, keep in mind this is only the 60-minute chart. So there's still lots of work to be done. These wicks here, I'm guessing, were just some bad prints here, some fat finger trades maybe. But we are making higher highs, which is good in the short term. And it is showing some signs of improvement. And just one more time, this is all coming from a charting perspective. I'm not counting in any of that other stuff. Like I said, you need to look at that before you trade, and make up your own mind on whether or not you want to put any money into this thing. But I do know, because I've talked to some, there's are people out there using the chart. They understand the risk, and they made some nice money today. They liked how it leveled off here, and they played the little pop there, which was for a nice little percentage. Sure, they didn't put in a ton of money. Like I said, that's all about managing the risk. But they were able to, make some good money there. So let's say we get some closes above the 50 period up here. Then what? Well, the other key resistance that we're looking at is simply the area where it gapped down from. Before the stock was halted, we had lows of basically 9 cents, we'll just say, and that's going to be the other key resistance level with any sort of move upwards. Right now, yes, we are moving upwards, but in order to see if it's got any real true strength behind it or any sort of bullishness, first thing we're going to need to do is obviously close above that 50 period, which is valued right now at 0.085, and then we have this level up here, which is going to be a big ceiling too in terms of resistance. If you can get some closes above these two levels, then I will be the first to say I would be very surprised. But that, to be fair, from a charting perspective, that would show some strength is coming into the stock. So, keep your eye on those two levels, and if you can get some closes up above there, that's some life into the stock, and maybe there is hope. I don't know. But definitely from a charting perspective, that would be nice signs of strength after this little sideways action here after the gap down. And just wanted to break down the 5-minute real quick. You can see that it was pretty much the morning, early morning, then the rest of the day was just sideways price action. So it did make some nice gains. I believe there was a press release out this morning, so I'm sure that kind of contributed some of it. But for the people that had been buying, during just this sideways period for the past couple of days, here was the move that a lot of the traders were looking for, and I'm sure they were locking in profits there. So nothing extravagant. I just wanted to fulfill some of those requests that I'd been getting on, hey, what's the chart looking like? So one more time, just to close it off, understand the story before you get in, make your own mind, manage your risk, and if you do want to trade this, with the chart, then, like I said, just understand the circumstances. If you do have any other questions on the chart, please shoot me a message. I'd also encourage you to check out bullmarketnewsletter.net. If you go there and sign up for the emailer, you'll be sent a free ebook, which has been getting very good reviews, and with your subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, everything from big boards all the way down to penny stocks. We've been having been doing a good job of making our members some money, and people are learning at the same time, so it's a good combination. So I'd encourage you to sign up. One more time, this was SPNG. Thanks for listening.